Welcome back to The Outsider's Perspective. My name's Ollie, and I have another loaf of bread for you today. This time it comes to us courtesy of Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor, philosopher, and all-around mental badass. He says, "If someone is able to show me that what I think or do is not right, I will happily change, for I seek truth, by which no one was ever truly harmed. It is the person who continues in self-deception and ignorance who is harmed." Isn't that a lovely attitude to have? If you can prove to me that I'm wrong, I will gladly accept it. I don't care about being right or wrong. I care about the truth. In this day and age, and with the way things are going in the world, with this ongoing culture and information war that is raging on all channels, in the mainstream media, online, in message boards, and of course in social media. Isn't this the attitude that's missing? A kind of open-minded skepticism. I can't help but feel that there's a lot of ego involved in these problems that we're facing today. Instead of pursuing the truth, a lot of individuals and a lot of groups are looking to be right, and they're looking to prove others wrong. Presented with factual information, they either ignore it or they find a way to distort it to fit their own agendas. I'm most familiar with this urge to prove yourself right at the expense of another. For a long time, arguing, debating, and winning those debates was a favorite hobby of mine. I used to employ disingenuous tactics. I would do anything, really, to be right, even if I didn't truly believe what I was arguing for. I would play devil's advocate just to prove that I could out-debate and out-argue people. And this didn't get me anywhere. After my cubicle epiphany, when I realized that I know precious little, I felt a weight lift off my shoulders. All this time, the need to be right, the need to save face, had been a huge burden, and I didn't even realize it. So when I read these words in the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius for the first time, it filled me with hope. It gave me a target to aim at, an attitude to try to emulate. And I've returned to this passage many, many times. It's ingrained in me now. It doesn't matter who's right and who's wrong. What matters is that we know the truth, the way things actually are. And if the way things actually are turns out to be different than what I had believed them to be, I will gladly change my mind. Because as Marcus says, no one's ever hurt by the truth. It's people who continue in self-deception and ignorance who are harmed, and who cause harm to others. Now I know what you're thinking. It's the same thing that I think on a regular basis. Easier said than done. I totally agree. And I don't always do it. I don't always succeed at maintaining this attitude. But when I do, I find that I am more peaceful, less troubled, a lot easier to get along with, and the people who are around me, the people in my life, have a much easier time dealing with me. So for my money, I would rather be wrong and know the truth than to be right and continue in self-deception. What do you think? Is it possible to have this kind of attitude? To be open-minded and to prioritize the truth above being right? Let me know in the comments section. And in the meanwhile, I hope you have yourself a good day. Live well, my friends.